On the road again, going on a journey to play with my band. I know there's more lines to that song, but you know what? I don't know them. So, yep, as you can tell, I am on the road again, going up north to play a gig. And yeah, but first I'm going to stop for some coffee at a local place that's got fantastic coffee. And then I'm also going to go to, well, that's basically it. So, apologies to the New Zealand fans and other locations around the globe that drive on the other side of the road, the left side. We do it on the right here in America and a few other locations too. So, yeah, I hope I don't make you sick. There she be, the Java joint. Really good place. Talk dirty to me. Don't judge me, I really like this song. So guys, I'm having some trouble figuring out how I want to sing certain things, like, so the song Happy by Pharrell Williams, I'm sure some of you are familiar with it, but like, you know, it's like, happy long if you feel like happiness is the truth, happy long if you feel, like it has that falsetto thing, but I'm like, well, what if I just go like, you know, clap along if you feel like happiness is in you. Clap along if you feel. I mean, I don't know. What do you think? Should I belt it? Or like if I were to do a cover or something like, clap along if you feel. I don't know. Just stuff I think about in the car. Well, I figured out one of the worst feelings in the world. Stopping to go to the bathroom at a rest stop because you need to, and having that rest stop be closed, and you can't really tell because there's no signage until you get right into the exit of the damn thing, and I'm like, really? So I looked around and I was like, man, I almost went up into the woods, but I didn't. So now that's where I'm at. That was too much information, but guess what? This is a vlog, and that's the kind of shit you get with a vlog. It's too much information, and wow, I don't want to go that fast. Sorry, I have to pee really badly. But yeah, so pee vlog. Don't know how many of you are Nights into Dreams fans, but yeah, I was on this album. This isn't a song I did, but I'm on this album for Nights into Dreams. Oh, from ages ago on OC Remix. You know, it's really funny because I kind of miss the Overclocked remix days. Pony thing was fun, is fun. I mean, realistically, I didn't like the left. I don't have any illusions of that. But, you know, it's a weird thing because I used to be really into those guys, and I really haven't talked to them a lot in a while, which is kind of unfortunate. I've been kind of making ties up again since last MAGFest, but it's been slow going. So it's just one of those things that I felt like talking about what I run through my head, especially when I'm listening to something that I remember from years and years ago. It's okay, it was maybe a couple of years, maybe 3 years ago. No, it was probably 4 years ago now. Back in 2009, 2010 era. It's good times. Good times. But yeah, so just wanted to talk about my video game stuff. Expect me to do some more video game remix type stuff. I've got some in the pipes, I just don't know what I want to do with them yet. And if my voice would, you know, stabilize a little bit, so I could actually, like, do some decent recordings, but it's been a little rough recently, so hear that? That's what the problem is, so. Getting on some allergy drugs, and we'll hope that that'll solve the issue. If not, well, it's going to be a little bit before things, so. Yeah, thanks a lot for listening to me, bitch. You can tell when you're getting more north by how much friggin' snow is on the ground. I don't know if you caught a glimpse earlier in this vloggy vlog, but yeah, there wasn't that much snow, was there? No, there was a little bit, but not a lot. And now look at it. It's like friggin' everywhere. And I'm actually going to take a bit of a picture a little bit later too, because I'm passing through Watertown, and they got 15 feet this season, so I'm curious as to see if it's more up there. I actually put it into the weather.com as snow hell, so yeah, that'll be cool. Alright, yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. So, well, there is still a lot of snow. Regrettably, it's not a lot more than just south of here. So, oh well. I mean, that's not a huge deal. I just was hoping that it'd be ridiculous. I'm on almighty Route 11, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Route 11, other than the fact that it's 2 lanes and it's impossibly slow. But yeah, there's no scarier experience than passing a police officer's car with their lights on. In New York State, you have to move over into the other lane if possible. It wasn't possible, but I'm always nervous because, you know, police and everything. Sidebar, look, a train that's stopped for some reason. That always kind of freaks me out when I see stopped trains in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, that's not exactly why I was stopping the car, stopping my monologue. I just wanted to note the train. But other than the train, so yeah, I had a police officer, I passed them, you know, couldn't get over, and then all of a sudden, frickin' guy, actually it was a lady cop apparently, blows past us all. And I'm just like, oh Lord, oh God, I did so well this trip. I was like towing all the lines. I was being a nice driver, defensive, everything else other than, I mean, you doing it this right now, I guess if a cop saw that, that'd be bad. But my point is that police officer was pulling, like, blazed past us. I'm like, okay, well, and of course everybody ahead of me on the single lane highway was taking it real easy. And then we see her pulled over something. I'm like, wow, they like knew exactly who they wanted. I don't know what in the world happened with that, if they didn't move over. Like, there's a lot of reasons why you pull over somebody, but dang, that's just a scary experience. So anyway, going through a small town called Governor. So yep. I know that's a very typical thing to say, but I'm gonna be immature for a second. Parking and handicap access in the rear. So I've decided I'm not going to do a way back video. So while I'm in the town of Governor, let me just give you an idea of what this place looks like. It's a nice little town. It's got some interesting things going on with it. We're just crossing the Oswegatchie River, which is a, you know, it's a river. I don't know. Cross a lot of rivers, but this is that place. So yeah, this is Governor. Now I had a gig here once. I was DJing weddings a lot, and we had a wedding at the VFW. We passed down the road, and it was fine. There was a lot of sketch going on, let me tell you. And I hope to God those people don't follow me on here, because I'm not gonna be too critical of you. But there was some sketchy stuff going on, and so, you know, I was playing this gig, and we were playing at the VFW. I played there for a couple hours. They cleared out pretty much, and everyone's like, oh, we'll just set up, let's go over to my place. Okay. Oh, you know, pay extra for the hours that you play. All right, yeah, that's fine. I go and get paid a little bit extra, and then I get paid a little bit extra again, and I go and, but about 15 minutes into that extra hour, which was $50, it's not bad. Oh man, a fight breaks out, man. The worst fight ever. And I'm just like, and everybody's like, get the frig out of here. Now, I made a mistake. I did not keep that $50. Was it a mistake? I'm not sure, because I had no idea where this money was coming from. I did not know who would come after me for that money. I just want to leave it all behind, because that was a messed up situation that I was getting in. I was just like, I was a little tipsy too. Not proud to say that, but I was a little tipsy. And so I packed everything up real fast, like friggin' fast. It was pouring buckets too. It was brutal. Like, everything that could go wrong was going wrong at that exact moment. And so, I mean, there was a fight happening. It was talked to the streets, and I just packed up everything, and I was just like, fucking bye. And I left the money with somebody who was super, like, who clearly was a sketch bag. I mean, he was in the wedding party, but he was pretty sketchy. And I wrote a note about it. I was like, I left the money with this guy, so if you want the money, get him. But that was it. That was all I did. I left that quick note because I was just like, I need to get out of here. I don't want this money. It's not my money. I was trying to drum up gigs from that place too, but there was some weird offers going on, and I was just like, no. And so I'm not in this area anymore to do gigs, so don't ask me. But yeah, it was a crazy situation. But I got everything to done and over with. But wow, that was a story. So yeah, just wanted to tell that quick story since I'm not doing a return trip part of this vlog. since I have some other plans this weekend for releasing. So, yeah. It just occurred to me, I don't have too much video footage of where I used to grow up, or where I grew up, rather. And I didn't really grow up here. I grew up in a town called Spencer, which I probably won't ever be able to post, but, yeah, this is what it was. It was definitely farm country. Not a lot of anything. And this is the places where I called home for 6-7 years. Even went to college up here because it was cheaper for me to commute from my parents' house. So yeah, definitely crazy stuff. It's just weird. It's always weird coming home. I mean, even if I've done it a million times. So, all right.